Our first guests know all about the holiday tunes. He's a Grammy-winning record producer who's put together many holiday albums over the years. She is his wife and a former American Idol finalist. They've collaborated on their own Christmas album entitled simply Christmas Songs. We welcome David Foster to the show, and we were expecting just him, but his wife, Katharine McPhee, joining us too. What a nice surprise. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning, Moogie. I didn't really like the way you just really perked up when you found out she was going to be on the call. You were a little dull with it when it was just me.
It's just one of the greatest record producers of all time. I suppose we could take this call. No, we are glad to have you both. It was a bonus. I was already excited to talk to you, Mr. Foster, and to have you, Katharine, with us, because I understand you were a little bit sine voce. You were without voice, but it's back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting there.
She's resting because we have 5 more shows.
Yes.
So she's limiting her talking so that she can save it for the shows because we don't want to disappoint people, including Vegas. We're going to be in Vegas on the 16th and 17th at the Wynn, which we love doing. Shameless plug. But and we have a couple of charity events that we're going to do, too. We don't want to let those people down.
Yes. Well, whatever you can say, Katharine, we appreciate it. If you have to remain silent for most of it, we understand that, too. We're happy to have you with us and looking forward to enjoying this album throughout the rest of the season. Christmas songs. Now, David, this has really become a tradition for you. You've done so many wonderful Christmas albums over the years with Michael Bublé and Celine Dion. If Mariah Carey's the queen of Christmas, are you the king?
It's the only tradition he has.
What, making music? That's funny.
Well,
what's your Christmas traditions? I make music, Christmas music.
It's pretty good.
No, well, yeah, Mariah for sure is the queen. I've had great success doing Christmas albums, and I love doing it, and had a great time, with my wife in the studio making this record. And, I've just sort of discovered over the years that if you treat the songs well, do the traditional songs for the most part, stick to the melody, you can pretty much do anything you want. You get a free pass to be as corny as you like, to do the songs in any genre that you like. Just make it good.
Well, and you have certainly done that, and as is the case on this new one. And I understand this is the first time that you two have worked together musically since pretty much the start of your recording career. Is that just because you had different schedules of projects, or you like to keep work and marriage separate, or why has it been so long?
Well, we definitely didn't go into this marriage thinking we would make any music together, not in that way, at least.
Bada bing.
I see what you did there.
No, I mean, I think we knew each other as colleagues, and we were professional, and we did a lot of gigs together. And we obviously, my first single that I ever did when I was signed to RCA was with David. So, but I really have not been focusing on making records at all. So this was just sort of like a over the summer spur of the moment idea. We thought we would do 2 or 3 songs, and then it turned into like a whole album. So
yes, well, we're glad you are.
This is the first time I've heard her talk in 3 days, by the way.
We feel very privileged, so thank you so much. And see, speaking of Mariah, I remember it wasn't too long ago that you had done a little cover on social media during the pandemic, and you got a little tweet back from Mariah saying she loved it, so that had to feel pretty good.
Oh, yeah. God, I don't even hardly remember that.
Wait, what did we do?
It's Twitter, the world of Twitter.
But what did we do to get her to respond?
I don't remember. You remember better than we do.
You covered Hero by Mariah, and she said she loved your version. So
yeah, she's always been super supportive on Twitter, on social media, yeah.
And if you had to name Kat's favorite singers, she would list them in this order: Celine, Mariah, Whitney.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good list. Talking with record producer David Foster and his wife, former American Idol finalist Katharine McPhee. New album out called Christmas Songs. We'll hear more holiday tunage from LA Guns coming up, plus ZZ Top and 94 Rock News, and more of our conversation with David and Katharine on the way on 94 Rock. Mookie in the morning, talking with former American Idol finalist Katharine McPhee and her husband, Grammy-winning record producer David Foster. They've put together their own album called Christmas Songs, and I know you have to record these in the summer or at least early fall to have them out in time for Christmas. Is there anything special you do in the studio to get you in that holiday spirit? Dim the lights, have some fake snow blowing around, things like that?
Well, I'm just so used to, I just always know that you're going to record. If you're going to do a Christmas album, it's going to get done in the summer, in August. So, maybe a little Christmas tree up in the corner. That's about all you need, or a little one of those balls that spin around and give you some light. Just a little reminder that you're making a Christmas album. But music is music.
I found that doing this Christmas album has gotten me in the spirit much earlier than usually I'm definitely don't play Christmas music till the day after Thanksgiving, but I started October 1st, I think.
You did. Yeah.
So it's been kind of nice.
And you do, as you mentioned, a lot of wonderful standards that we love. The Christmas song, otherwise known as Chestnuts Roasting over an Open Fire, Blue Christmas. But there's a song on there that you wrote, David, that has become a Christmas standard over the last 30 years. Grown Up Christmas.
Sure has.
Grown Up
It's
Christmas.
funny, Kat and I argue about this because I said, nobody knows this song. And she said, "Are you kidding?" And then everywhere we go, people know the song, and I'm kind of quite surprised.
Yeah, I don't know how you're surprised by that.
I don't know.
I was just surprised when I looked did some reresearch on how new it was, because it seems like it's been around my whole life, but it came out in the early 90s. Well, it's been around your whole life, Catherine, but for an older folk like me, it's only been around for about half. But
I grew up with that song for sure.
Oh yeah, no, it's wonderful. You originally wrote that for Natalie Cole, David, but Amy Grant had the first big hit with it, right?
That is exactly right. And it wasn't really written for Natalie Cole. It was written for
his future wife.
It was written for my future wife. No, I wrote it for my Christmas album that I did in the 90s, but with nobody in mind. And then Natalie Cole, she stepped up to the plate. So
she made it a hit.
She made it she made a great recording of it, but I guess Amy Grant really made it the hit.
Yeah.
Yes, and as many have, including this latest version. Before we wrap up, do you each have a personal all-time favorite, and is it on this album?
Wow. Well, I think I can tell you what Kat's favorite song is. I think it's Oh Holy Night. Isn't that your favorite Christmas song?
I don't think I have a favorite Christmas song, honestly.
We can do Oh Holy Night though next year.
Yeah, but that's Celine did it, and I know you're going to make me scream at the top of my lungs, and I'll have no voice next year as well.
Well, okay, maybe we won't do that song. But let me see. Do I have a favorite? No, I don't have a favorite.
I mean, Celine and Mariah's "Oh Holy Night" is pretty incredible. I have to say.
Yeah.
I also saw
And
Martina.
not to mention, how about Bublé's is beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yeah, maybe that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Also a good one. I was once in the fifth row and saw Martina McBride do "Oh Holy Night" a cappella, and that was incredible. Blew my hair back like a flamethrower. So, yeah.
Nice.
I'm right there with you. My personal favorite, maybe a suggestion for your next Christmas album, This Time of Year, originally made famous by Brooke Benton in the 50s, is a great one. So.
Really? I know. I remember Brooke Benton, Rainy Night in Georgia, right?
Yeah, that was his big pop hit. But This Time of Year is a good one.
Okay.
Everyone thinks it's Nat King Cole. It sounds like Nat King Cole, but it was Brooke Benton. So
noted.
There you go. In the meantime, we will enjoy the new album Christmas Songs and look forward to your Vegas appearances next week. It is Katharine McPhee and David Foster. Thank you so much for the time. Go rest the voice, be well, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You too. Merry Christmas.
All right.